I mean, hey guys, welcome to this wonderful Wednesday here. Today, welcome on this flight simulator stream. And we're here at Prestwick Airport in the United Kingdom. And today we're going to be doing something pretty fun, something I haven't done in a while, a truly bush flight. As Captain Erling in the chat says, hello, good to see you, nice to see everyone here. So we're in Prestwick, beautiful area. This is where the original Open Tour has been held here in the United Kingdom of the British Open. So what are we going to be doing today? I think today we're going to do something a bit fun. We are going to go explore the Scottish Highlands. We're going to be going here at Prestwick Airport. We're going to fly through Loch Lomond in the Trossachs National Park. We're going to be flying over for this area. So we're going to visit all the different locks and all that to get to Norcal Airport. Then from here, we're gonna follow the path. We're gonna be flying over Ben Nevis, the tallest point in all of Scotland. Then we'll be flying through quite a few of the scenic valleys and such in the area. And then we will be making a stop here at Echo Golf, Yankee, Quebec. Fly across the Scotch Gulf into Stornoway. So we fly through here, and then for the final part of the trip, we're gonna go from Echo Golf Papa Oscar, fly across the northern part of the coast, and we're gonna land at Barra Airport at Echo Golf Papa Romeo, one of the only places in the world you can actually land on a beach. So definitely a very cool and very interesting way to actually do our trip. I actually have the route here in my command, and feel free to join me whenever you feel like it. You're always welcome to join me. I'm on the East USA server. So welcome. So now I guess a lot of people would want to have a question. What am I going to take for this journey? Well, how about one of the other new planes that came out in the Game of the Year edition? This isn't your normal X Cub. This is an NX Cub. Basically, the NX Cub is Cubcrafter's equivalent to the Piper Tripacer, which has been very popular. So, got a question, why would you want to fly this thing? Well, the advantage this plane has over the traditional X Cub is the fact that this plane, because of its tribal configuration, is a significantly easier plane to take off and land. And apparently its landing performance and stuff is comparable, if not better, than the tailwheel counterpart. The only weakness of this is it's a bit heavier than your normal X Cub. Also in the sim, this is going to be a bit quicker than your normal one too. And this is actually one of my favorite planes out of the Game of the Year edition. It's such a great plane. Hey, stumbled across in the chat. So I'm going to give him a quick shout out. I'm going to show it off on Sunday stream, but stumbled across worked on a really cool graphic for the Yonkers trip to commemorate the journey. So I want to thank you for helping me making that design. So I want to say thank you a lot. That really does mean a big deal for us. I see other people in the chat. Friends of all's in the chat. Ewold. And Ninatella, good to see all the new faces. So what if we look at the cockpit here, it's just like your normal X Cub. It's all shiny and new, but to be fair, this was just literally a brand new plane. So I'm not really that surprised. And because this is a Cub, this plane is not going to be a difficult one to actually start. So we start off with the parking brake. I think all the ignition stuff's checked. We go to the ignition. It's off. We lean to make sure the electrical equipment's off. It's already been leaned for us. And the prop must be fully pushed. So, boom. Because like I said, it's a Cub, so we don't have to worry about the tanks are all full. It's really easy to start. We turn on the battery. We're gonna wait till it's all on. Then we turn on the electronic fuel pump, which is located right here. Now we're gonna wait until the flow peaks. So when it peaks, then we can get ready to get going. I guess it's peaked. We make the richer. There's the mixtures. Then we have to turn on both magnetos. So one. There on both. Ultradier, Ewald, the X-Cub. Never actually tried that plane. First time chat, Ewald, good to see you. Yeah, I really do enjoy the X-Cub. The only issue I had with it is the trim. For some reason, the trim doesn't work properly on it. But thankfully, I'm going to keep this mostly on autopilot. So there's that. I'm not really too worried about it. It's max. We open up the throttle. And yeah, it's well. Okay, so a lot of planes have trim issues to my feeling. I can understand. Yep. Then we turn on all the lights as required. So we're going to turn on our nav lights, strobe lights. The light pulse is normal, and then we turn on the avionics. We don't really need the lane lights here today. Some trim go forward down, others trim backwards to go down. Ugh. Yeah, I think it's just really dependent on all that. And then all the brakes and rudders should be good. So we're now going to be taking off the runway. So we should take off on runway 30. Also, in addition, because this is a nose wheel, it's also, for me, it's significantly easier to taxi. You better trim with the throttle. Yeah, but this thing, yeah, throttle is going to be the way you trim thing. Now, for me, I'm probably going to keep the throttle within 125 knots to low 100 to around 125 to 100 something knots. I'll try flying that speed. So for the first leg of the trip, we need to go 3,500 feet. Should be our safe altitude. So, and for me, the heading needs to be at 40 degrees. And there we go. Yeah. So we're gonna get back to our throttle. So let's turn on the parking brake. Let me go ahead and set the. Let me set the directions. Thankfully, this thing has got a big screen, so you can see 3,500 feet. Now, this thing, like all X-Cubs, is really good taking off short distance. But this, I mean, you want to see how short this thing can take off? You want to see the stall capabilities of this? Yeah. That was almost less than 100 feet. I am not kidding. This was like at least less than 200. MSFS ATS 2, welcome to the chat. First time chatter. Yo, good to see you, man. Welcome. We're in the Scottish Highlands here today. We're going to take a tour of Scotland and its very well-known Highlands. Feel free to join if you want to. We just took off here from Prestwick Airport. I have the route. And I'm also on the East USA server. So feel free if you want to join in. And the recommended planes we recommend taking is we do GA, but any plane that can do 120, 130 knots is more than welcome. Have you ever been ATC? I never really been on VATSIM very much, so no. But good question though. I would be very interested to see ATS and all that as well. But yeah, good question. I want to be ATC and IBAO and VATSIM. I need some help. Well, I never really done much with VATSIM, so unfortunately, I'm not really that capable of being on VATSIM. But I bet someone in the VATSIM forums and that could really help you. There might be a few people that can help you on those forums, but I don't think I'm that capable of helping. Though I do appreciate you asking me though. But for someone who's still new to this whole thing and has never even delved into it, that's just my answer. Yeah, like Ewald still, BBT, Eagle Eye, or Shed, they all do ATC and VATSIM. Yeah, those are two people I would recommend. I'm not really into the VATSIM sort of thing, but definitely. But those guys are definitely good picks if you want to learn something about it. They're not live right now, but I bet they have someone on their Discord. I bet if you go on their channel, they probably have a Discord and they could probably help you there. Thanks, Ewald, for helping him out. I really appreciate it. Thanks for helping him out, Ewald. Let's see who's flying alongside with me. And no, seriously, thank you, Ewald, for helping him out. I really appreciate it. So this is our NX Cub. It's probably just the throttle because this thing's going 139 knots. Just looking up Sheed. Don't know how to... Sheed? I follow his channel. The VATSIM website is quite complete and informative, says friend. All good to see you, friend. All welcome to chat. SH3EED. Yeah, Sheed is a really good content creator. I recommend if you check him out. If you do VATS and stuff, he is one of the best on Twitch to do it. Oh, 340. I need to go back. It's 340. My mistake. No, I was heading to Glasgow. I just realized I was looking at the nav map. I was going the wrong direction. Your game's so smooth. Thanks. X Cup today? Yep, this is the... Hey, Sergeant Staff. Yeah, this is the NX Cub from Game of the Year edition. And if you want to know how you can tell that this is an NX Cub and not an X Cub, the nose wheel. This thing is also significantly faster than the normal X Cub too. Mine runs 15 FPS. I wish I had a better PC. I hope you get a better PC, MSFF ATSC2. Yeah, it's the nose wheel. It's a tri-skier. By the way, I subbed to you. It's mostly quite local people. Yep. And like all X Cubs, this is made here. This is made at their plant at Spokane. Hey, good to see you, MSFS ATS2. Thanks for the follow. I really, really appreciate it. Thanks for coming by my channel. It means a lot for me. Oh yeah, Slint Adventures is another good one too. If you want about beginner for ATC, he does a lot of stuff, that sort of stuff too. He does a lot of VATSIM stuff. I need to get back to my flight plan. I set it to snow because it's because it is wintertime. I want to do something with a bit more snow since this is winter. I want to do some more snow stuff. Yeah, Scotland's looking pretty right now with the snow. Yeah, I've never done VATSIM stuff before. I mean, I've joined the website. I've just never really done much with it, to be quite honest. So, I think I said this back during my stream with the John O'Groats to Land's End. Land's End to John O'Groat. Well, Scotland is one of the countries that's part of the United Kingdom alongside England, Wales, and Northern Ireland. It covers the northern third of Great Britain. It has 32 different administrative subdivisions, and the largest in the capital is Edinburgh, while the largest city is in Glasgow. Now, Scotland's been around since the Middle Ages, and continued to exist until 1707, when it was merged in the political union with the Kingdom of England to form the Kingdom of Great Britain. Scotland has very unique national culture compared to the rest of the United Kingdom. For example, one of the things that really makes Scotland unique is its classic music, and one of the most one of the great icons of Scottish music is the great Highland Backpipe, which is basically a wind instrument consisting of 3 drones and a melody pipe called a chanter, and it's fed continuously by air. And this is what gives Scotland its really, really unique sound. Another thing Scotland is very well known for, in addition to music, is its national identity. The image of St. Andrews as well. And obviously Scottish cuisine. And the national dish of Scotland is haggis, which is its national dish. And basically, for those who don't know about haggis, well, this is not for the faint of heart, but it's basically a pudding containing some of the sheep organs, minced with onion, oatmeal, suet, spices, and salt, mixed with stock and cooked inside the animal's stomach. But to be fair, it's definitely not for the faint of heart. But it's still very popular, and it definitely makes Scotland kind of unique compared to the rest of the United Kingdom. Scotland is obviously where professional football was founded here in Scotland. In fact, if it wasn't for Scotland, international football would have never taken off. Also, Scotland is where modern golf originated from, since the 15th century, and obviously the old course in St. Andrews is a mecca for golfing as well. So Scotland, like I said, rich culture, lots of traditions as well. So definitely a very, very awesome place to visit. What mean this AT station is FRA restricted at this time? Well, like I said, I'm probably the last guy you want to answer. Try to understand, not making stupid mistakes. And they want to separate like the Irish and UK did with Brexit. Yeah, that's a pretty big issue if you get to Scotland. The whole Brexit thing is just an issue. It's a huge issue, and rightfully so, because Scotland and Northern Ireland wanted to stay with Europe, where England wants to stay in their own way. So yeah, it's a huge political thing, and it's not for me to discuss. Probably the people who live there are going to be the ones that have to discuss it, not me. There's stumble across. I see you quite a bit ahead. Well, if you guys haven't seen it, let me give you something that he worked on quite a bit. Let me pull up the Discord and Stumble Across helped me work on this. Let me go. Well, Stumble Across worked on this for me. He worked with me this the other day. It's this. For some of you who don't know, I do the 1926 Lufthansa Berlin to Beijing flight. This is for Sunday streams. This is for the historical journeys. And since the JU-52 is my favorite plane in the sim to fly, and I love doing this, Stumble Across was there and he worked on this for me. I'm going to show it off on an official stream Sunday, but this looked amazing. It looks so good. I can't wait to show it off on stream Sunday, but it looks absolutely incredible. Nice. I did the Lufthansa Berlin to Turkey legs. Oh, nice. Yeah, modern Lufthansa definitely has grown a lot since German aviation. Lufthansa, no matter if it's the old ones or the new Lufthansa, they played a large role in civil aviation in Germany. There. I changed it. Stops with Sofia, Bulgaria, and Austria. Ooh, that's cool. Yeah, Lufthansa's Lufthansa, like I said, this is what they did back in the day with the Junkers. They had to go through many different journeys to get there. They had to do multiple stops because, like I said, the Junkers isn't really that fast of a plane. Yeah, Sofia being the capital of Bulgaria, and I think you stopped in Vienna. Did you, Ewald? I believe you stopped at Vienna or Wien, because Wien is basically the German translation of Vienna. Like the Lufthansa schedule said, "Hey, Scruffy Tam! Hey! Good to see you, Scruffy. Let me give him a shout out. Scruffy Tam, really, really awesome, family-friendly content streamer. He got on Flight Sim just 2 months ago, and he's already shown so much growth as a content creator here. And apparently he's going to go do some flight school in a Cessna 172, so good luck doing it. I really want to do flight school training at some point in my life. Maybe not now, maybe later. But seriously, give that guy a follow. He's a really fun, awesome content creator. So thank you for coming here. So yeah, this is the Scotch Highlands. We're gonna be heading there for today. Starting tomorrow. Awesome. That's amazing news. Flight school. So let me get the here. And this is just stunning here. Scotland has so much natural beauty. Ah, I fixed now. EFHK ground. Ooh, yes. Nice. Woohoo! Nicely done. So the area we're going to be visiting is Loch Tranad National Park. Loch Tranad National Park, I think I said this earlier, is one of the first of the two national parks established by the Scotland Parliament. It contains many mountains and lochs. It's the fourth largest national park in the Isles. It features 21 Munros, which is basically a mountain in Scotland with a height over 3,000 feet, and one of those is Ben Lomond. Ben Lomond is one of the peaks located here as well. But lots of iconic hills and mountains make this absolutely beautiful place to actually fly. As well, in 2017, there were 2.9 million visitors to the park, in which 2.1 of them were day visits, and 783,000 were made by visitors staying overnight at the park. This area has long been very popular with tourists, due to its position on the southern edge of the Highlands and the scenery. It's very popular with walkers, particularly walking on the hills to many of the highest summits. Also, in addition, camping, swimming, and canoeing are also very popular in the region. And this area here, Loch Lomond, is one of the premier boating water sport venues as well. Very, very popular for that area. The tallest mountain on this park is Ben More, which is 3,852 feet, which is the tallest part of the national park. So definitely a very beautiful area to visit. Yeah, it is absolutely beautiful here in the Scottish Highlands. Yeah, it was a good thing I took the X Cup. X Cup was a good choice here today. Have, is snow common in Scotland? Yeah, actually, Scotland has a bit of snow. Yeah, Scotland has actually quite a bit of snow because obviously we're in the northern part of Scotland. The average days is snow falling between 15 to 20 days. However, if you're in the Highlands, there's about 100 days of falling snow a year happening all over it's Scotland. So yeah, snow is actually common in Scotland, particularly in the Highlands. So yes, snow is actually pretty common. And plus, this is wintertime too, so it's even more appropriate. In fact, the snowiest part of all Scotland is the Cairngorms, which snow falls 76 days a year. And then there's also the Shetland Islands, Fair Islands, the Orkney Isles. So yes, snow is common in Scotland, believe it or not. So yes. The sea does keep it mostly it can't snow in heights, and that's why I didn't put much snow. For it's all I want to have some snow since this is winter, but I wanted to keep it somewhat reasonable. The sea does keep it mild, that's very much true, Ewald. But I still want some snow because it is winter, mind you. In addition, Scotland's also known for some iconic filming locations for several movies. One of the most famous is the Glenfinnan Viaduct, and this was used in the movie Harry Potter that carries the Hogwarts Express train. Was filmed in Scotland. Also, there's an epic driving route from Skyfall for the most recent James Bond movie. And way more. Scotland is a very iconic area for lots of films. Lots of great films have been filmed here in Scotland. Yeah, this is just absolutely wonderful here. What a great pick. I picked a good one today. Other great contribution Scotland, I think I mentioned it, golf, Maxwell's equation, Star Trek Engineer Scotty, and Groundkeeper Willie. Yeah, all those are contributors. Some of those are fictional. But yeah, Scotland, really, really cool place. Hmm. I'll stretch a little. Oh yeah, Sean Connery, of course, the original James Bond. 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 James Bond. Yeah, Sean Connery, one of the original, and some people even say the greatest James Bond. Though Daniel Craig is also another amazing Bond too. So, yeah. He got to start by imitating Murph. Oh, that's a good one, Fernal. That's a good one. That's a really good one. Yeah, look at all these areas though. You could take a lot of screenshots over the Scotch Highlands. Oh, oh yeah, that's nice. Yeah, Scotland is absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, this is really good flying. Most of the tall points in this national park are located right where next to Norcal Airport. This is where we can find most of the really tall ones. But the real airport we're going to be really visiting, though, is Nevis, which is going to come up on the second leg of the trip. So much for me knowing stuff. I was thinking Bluetooth was named after a Scotch king, but that was Denmark. Yeah. Let's not forget the Highland games and Scotch eggs. Yep. So much for me knowing stuff. Brent all seems to know things too. Scotch egg. Actually, Scotch egg is from England, not from Scotland, but from England, actually. They're popular all over the UK, but it was invented in England. But obviously, Scotch is very, very popular in Scotland as well. But yeah, the scenery is really beautiful. Though I do want a question though. I want to see what live weather looks like. Let's try out live weather. What's it like in Scotland? I wonder if we get the traditional English weather. Oh, okay, not too bad. Oh, it's windy. Oh no, it is windy. Actually, should I keep this on live weather? Because it is blowing like crazy. Okay. Should I I thought this guy was Scottish, but the Irish notorious Conor McGregor. Oh yeah, Conor McGregor. Definitely a very interesting guy, if you know about. If you Yeah, 2 inches. Oh, oh, I see a new face. DYP 1397. I see you in the air. I wonder who that might be. Who you might be in the air. DYP 1397. Nice to see you in the air. Welcome to the Scottish Highlands. Welcome. I see you're in the Cirrus SR-22. Good choice. Cirrus SR-22, really good, really cool plane. One of the planes I like to fly. If I'm not worried about bush trips, that would be a GA plane I would like to fly too. So go ahead and so I believe we're getting near to our airport very soon. I am going to lower to 2,500 feet. I'm going to go down to at least to around 2,000. Where's the vertical speed control? Oh, are you DYP purple? If that, yeah, DYP purple. Good to see you. I see you in the air with me. That's awesome. You're in the air with me. I really appreciate you being here. So yeah, we're getting near to Norcal Airport. Over there, we're just gonna go to a descent to 2,000 feet. It'll be a bit of a slow descent, but I actually don't mind it being a slow descent. I mean, what a beautiful area to fly, though. Great place to pick a flight for today, the Scotland's Highlands. I'm going to be lurking because of work. No worries, Scruffy. Thanks for coming by the channel. No worries, man. Just thank you for coming to my channel. I really appreciate it. TTYL. Oh. TTY. Talk to you later. Oh, no worries, friends all. See you later, then, friend all. I hope we get to see each other again soon. So we're getting to our airport here in Norcal Airport. So we're going to go ahead and pull up our little nav map here. So we're going to land on runway 01. Now, thankfully, Oh, thankfully we avoided those wind turbine fans over here. There's the wind turbines. Now, thankfully, I don't think we're going to need much of a runway, especially the fact this is an NX Cub. This thing is not going to take much of a runway. There's DYP 1397. There you are. Now, Norcal Airport is currently 5 nautical miles northeast of Oban, near the village of Norconnell. It's operated by the Argyll and Bute Council, and only one airline service is based here, the Hebridean Air Services, which is based on Scotland. They do a lot of sightseeing flights with trips around the Loch Lynn area. They include Oban, the Gulf of Corry-Vekran, Tobermory, Castle Stalker, and the bridge over the Atlantic, known as the Choctaw Bridge. Now, this Air Force was a bit of a controversy, though, back in 2007 about the running of the airport. But I see our airport is down over here. So I'm going to go ahead and get here off. I'm going to try and trim this thing the best I could. I'm going to be needing this a bit of trimming. There's our airport. I'm going to go ahead and lower the throttle. So lower the throttle of the NX Cup a bit. There's the runway. I'm going to go ahead and throttle. I'm going to pull down the flaps. I'm going to pull down all the flaps so I can get this thing slowed down a bit. Hey, Joey Bolo, good to see you. I'm doing well. I'm in the Highlands of Scotland. I'm taking the NX Cup today, from the Solo NX Cup from Game of the Year edition. Yeah, this is I love the NX Cup. I mean, of all the Game of the Year editions, this and the Porter are my two favorites. I haven't gotten a really good setup for the Volocopter. Yeah, NX Cup, really, really fun. It takes off really short, which is perfect for my needs. Okay, that's good. And I'm stopped. Yeah, this is one of the reasons I love the NX Cup. This is significantly easier to land. And compared to the normal X Cub, the NX Cub's nose gear is actually a lot more durable than a lot of nose gears on a lot of other planes. I TTD'd the first time I tried the Volocopter, haven't touched it. Yeah, I never really touched it. I would love to take the Volocopter on something. Let's see if there's anyone else around here. This here is our airport. I mean, and this is absolutely dreamy. What a beautiful place to actually fly. Love flying over the Scottish Highlands. I found it slow, difficult to control. Yeah, I never really gotten a good enough setup to do it. Okay. Yeah, that is. Yeah, that is absolutely beautiful today. So yeah, this is really, really nice to fly over today. It's great to see you all here. Let me post. So I think the volocopter is only good for that. So I took my picture. I'm gonna go ahead and get back started on the runway. Kind of boring for flatlands. Yep. And if I wanted something that's slow like a volocopter, I already got the ultralights. Both the top rudder solo 103 and the and the Nimitz Designs Aerolites are all much better planes for what the volocopter can do. And no offense to the volocopter, and both those planes also have significantly more range. So I'm gonna get back on the runway. Let's see what I need to get this time. This time I need to go to 18 degrees. So we need to do this. 18 degrees. And it says here I need to go up to an altitude of 5,500 feet. So we need to go 5,500. So Joey, if let me show let me get this bad boy in the air and I'll show. This should be difficult. 30 knots and yeah, we're already up. Yeah, the NX Cub has absolutely stupid takeoff performance. It's even better for it than the normal X Cub. It's even better for it. Which is insane because the X Cub already has good takeoff performance. This thing is actually insane. So let me show you guys a little something that Double Cross was working on earlier today. I believe he was working earlier in the Discord. Whoops. I don't mean it that way. He was working on earlier in the Discord. I apologize. One second. Stupid LOL. Yeah, it is. It is like I mean it's this. He was working on this on Monday and such. This is the sticker he put in that to commemorate the Berlin to Beijing flight that I'm doing on Sundays. So I'm going to show it off next Sunday on a full stream. But this is what it looks like, and it looks really, really good. As well, it's to commemorate my flights on Sundays. And if you want to know what times I've usually been streaming on those days, it's usually at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 1700, which is actually 1500 Zulu. I've been wanting to do those, and the reason is no one's really streaming on 10 a.m. in the morning in my time. So, and plus, I'm going to be streaming for a long time for long flights. The first one wasn't so bad. It was 2 hours and 50 something minutes to get the Junkers off in the air, about 2 hours 30 minutes flight. The next one is going to take almost twice as that. Because it's going to go over 400 miles. And it's going to go through multiple different countries. It's going to go from Kaliningrad in Russia. And we're going to fly into Lithuania. Into Kaunas. Then fly to Latvia. Then fly into Belarus. And then just more or less get back in Russia. It's going to be a pretty long flight. So I'm definitely very excited to see where that series goes. But yeah, I am stoked for the series. And I really can't wait to see how the series will progress. I'm very excited for it. I appreciate you guys like it. No, you guys should actually thank Stumbled Across for that. He was the one who worked on it. Yeah, what a beautiful Mm, well, the reason I need to get to 5,500 feet is to get above Ben Nevis, which is the tallest point in the entire United Kingdom. Mm, okay, I'm gonna probably now just reduce the power a bit slightly. Yeah. Remember, this plane is faster than the normal one, so I need to get a little slower. Then I could just readjust the throttle when I need to. Let's see. I want to target around 120. So the place we're flying to now is Loch Lene. Now Loch Lene is um is a sea loch located on the west coast of Scotland. Basically, loch in Scottish Gaelic is a word for lake. This lake in particular is nicknamed the Black Pool, known as Loch Abar. And it is also home to the town of Fort William, located in the northeast end of the loch. And not far from the loch is Ben Nevis, the tallest point of all Scotland. Now, Ben Nevis is the tallest point not just in Scotland but the entirety of the United Kingdom. It's 4,413 feet high, which is around 1,345 meters above sea level. It is the highest point in any direction for 459 miles. It stands at the western end of the Grampian Mountains in the Highland region of Lochaber. It's very popular as a major tourist attraction, with about 100,000 ascents a year, and about 3/4 of which use the mountain track from Glen Nevis. And this is very popular for rock climbs of all difficulties for climbers and mountaineers. They do ice climbing here. And so the summit itself, which is actually a collapsed dome of an ancient volcano, and it actually used to have an observatory that used to be there between 1883 to 1904. And the data collected from this mountain is still very important for the weather for all of the mountains of Scotland. And in fact, this mountain here inspired a certain guy named C.T.R. Wilson, and he invented the cloud chamber. And he was inspired by this whole mountain. So definitely a very interesting place as well to fly over. I could highly recommend to visit Scotland if you get a chance to. The tiny whiskey distillery is located in the mountains. Oh yeah, definitely. But yeah, this is stunning. Oh, Scotland. Yeah, I flew over this in the Spitfire during the Land's End of John Road. But taking the NX Cub on this, yeah, this is where it's at. Yeah, this is exactly where it's at. Yeah, yeah, definitely whiskey, very, very powerful. Scotch whiskey in particular is very, very popular, which is an AKA Scotch. So let me go ahead and return this thing back around. So now we're going to fly towards Ben Nevis, which is ahead of us, the highest point of all of the United Kingdom. So Ben Nevis should be ahead of us, around 2.6 miles. If it's smooth, maybe I could try landing up there. I know people like to ascend on top of the hill, but maybe it's almost crazy enough to actually land up there. Yeah, definitely a very beautiful area here. So right ahead of us is Ben Nevis. We're actually going to try and land this thing. But yeah, this is just beautiful here. So there's Ben Nevis. Now I'm going to slow the engine a bit. Hey, Captain Seppi, hello. Good to see you, Seppi. Hey, welcome to the house. So let me give a few shout outs. So, Joey Bolo, 77. Really awesome content creator, great friend of mine of the channel. Scruffy Tam I just gave him a shout out earlier, but I'm going to go ahead and do it again. Scruffy Tam, really awesome, family-friendly content creator. Awesome guy to watch. And then Captain Seppi, really all around the dude is really awesome. So these are all awesome content creators. So thanks for coming by. And yes, what I'm trying to do, Seppi, is try to land this NX Cub on top of Ben Nevis, the highest point of all of Scotland. So I'm taking a tour of the entirety of the Scottish Highlands today. This should be a really fun trip. I'm awaiting your success. Thankfully, the mountain here is unlike other mountains. This is going to give me play very. Thankfully, with this being tricycle gear, this shouldn't be that difficult. Whoa! No! 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 Medic. Actually, you know this. Hmm. Yeah, I crashed, unfortunately. There you go. There. Power of Slew. I'm on bed Nevis. That looked like a perfect scruffy landing right there. Yeah, yeah, that's quite a view. That's quite a view. Well, I better get back in the air though. So I better get back. 300. I need to change the heading to 330. What? Whoa, whoa. Yeah, the view here is wonderful, Seppi. The Scottish Highlands are they like now they got the world update. They really did wonders in the Scottish Highlands. Definitely a great place for some bush flying here in the UK. I need to slow this down considerably. Because you see, the NX Cub, unlike the normal one, is faster, so I gotta slow her down. Hey, Foxtrot! Hey, Flox, what's up, man? Yeah, this is the solo NX Cub. We're taking it through the Scotch Highlands. I just landed on top of Ben Nevis, the highest point in the entire United Kingdom. But yeah, absolutely beautiful. Beautiful flying areas to fly. As well. So I wanted to show you two something. So Stumble Across is here, and he designed this. He designed this for my JU52 for the Sunday stream. So I'm going to be taking the Yonkers JU2 on Sunday streams. And this Sunday's leg is going to take through Lithuania, Latvia, and Belarus to back to Russia. So next week I'm going to show this off on a full stream. But it looks absolutely amazing. Stumble Across did some amazing work on this. It looks wonderful. So I'm so happy to show this off on a live stream. So I'm very happy to see where this goes. Yep, it is very nice. So did you guys notice this morning? So this morning I was on Twitch. I was looking at stuff at Twitch, and for some reason Twitch was really disruptive in the morning. I don't know what happened to it, but it now got fixed about an hour ago. But yeah, it's very, very odd, to say for the least. Oh, you gave Fox and Sepia a follow. Thank you, Scruff me. Yeah, Foxtrot is also another amazing content creator. I've even participated on a few of Fox's streams. Very awesome guy, very supportive. He's been a big help for my channel too. So. I see you stumbled across. I see you right there. Yeah, enjoy. You're gonna be lurking for a bit. No worries, Seppi. Enjoy your lunch. Yeah, this community is wonderful. This community is so amazing. Like, I've been through around a few communities, but I never really been much game communities because I never really done much online community and stuff. But this has been a fantastic community. So many great people. Hey, Leo Parfisi, first time chat. Great to see you. Where are we headed? Here's the route. And let me show you the nav map. We are headed to Echo Golf, Yankee, Quebec. That's going to be our next stop. So we're going to be heading through the Scottish Highlands. We took off from Prestwick. We visit Loch Tremont National Park. And then we just flew over there. That's where we're going to be heading to. If you want to spawn in on the closest airport, hey, good to see Leo Percy. Thank you for following, man. I really appreciate it. For the new follow, I really appreciate you coming by. So that's what we're doing. I'm taking the a solo NX Cub for for sightseeing in the Highlands, and this is a very beautiful area to fly. I've been wanting to fly in the Scottish Highlands on stream for quite a while, so definitely as well. This is actually, I mean, I've flown around the UK a lot of times with Two-Toe Murphy and such. As well, I do actually have a Discord server for if anyone wants to come in and get notified of my updates on my streams. And I also do have a YouTube channel to keep track of my VODs. Yeah, Scottish Highlands look absolutely amazing. I love flying over the Scottish Highlands. Such a beautiful area to fly. When I saw they were doing the UK update installing the Scottish Highlands, it just looks so good. I usually just add a bit of snow because this is winter. But with a bit of snow, this looks really, really good. Scottish Highlands, great place to fly, both in sim and in real life. Yeah, love the Scottish Highlands, really amazing area to do live aviation such. Oh, by the way, I did have a sub goal, a follower goal. We're only one away from 180, which is pretty amazing if you ask me. Oh, the snow just makes it better. Yep. I didn't want to make it covered snow. I just want to get a reasonable amount of snow. So yeah. But yeah, Scotland is really, really beautiful. Lots of culture and such here too in Scotland. I do lots of aviation stuff myself, Leo. So if you're new to the channel, in addition to these Wednesday streams, we do these group flights. I'm also doing a Sunday stream, which is an historical flight And I'm taking the Junkers G52 and recreating Lufthansa's 1926 Berlin to Beijing journey. All in the Junkers. Around 5,000 nautical mile trip. Yeah, all that in the Junkers, which is pretty cool. And then, before all that, before the Junkers journey, I did a previous series. I covered the world of baseball. That was my very first stream and such, was doing the baseball sort of stuff. I flew around all of the Major League Baseball teams. It also included Montreal as well, which was that over 5,000 nautical miles and such, when you combine all the stops. So yeah, I did one previous journey, and now I'm doing that. I've never seen an English flight to India yet. Do they have that yet? Actually, there have been more than a few English that flown to India, actually. Plenty of them. In fact, there's a really good content creator I want you to know about this. Well, her name is Allison Johnson, and she does a lot of historical recreation flights. And she's done plenty of flights from England to India. She's done so on the Amy Johnson flight series. She's flown over from England to India. So she does a lot of that sort of stuff. And then Saturday she's gonna do Lady Mary Heath's tour of the United Kingdom with multiple different stops. So I highly recommend you check her out. So Leo, she does a lot of the historical flights like myself. But yeah, that's kind of how I feel. No worries, man. No worries. I completely... Oh, man. This is where it's at. That's... So now that we're going from this area here, you can definitely see some of the few other mountain ranges, including Con Ige and other kind of mountains in the area. Yeah, Scotland really is a hidden gem around this area, that's for sure. I'm trying to get this plane. Probably never. You'll be in PlayStation. Oh yeah, this is an Xbox exclusive. Yeah, it would never be on PlayStation. Oh. But if you have a PC though, you could probably get it, because here's the thing, Leo. You can actually get this on PC, which is what I have here. And you don't need to have a Microsoft exclusive. You can actually get it on PC if you have a good enough system for it, though. Good day, Viper, says Angry One Horn. Welcome, Angry One Horn. We're flying over the Highlands of Scotland in the Asobo NX Cub. This beautiful bird truly is an iconic plane as well. How much on PC? Well, there's 3 different versions. If you get the normal version, it's going to be $60. Because let me open up. I have a Steam app. Let me open that up. So if you get the default version, which is default version, it is for $60. The Deluxe Game of the Year edition is $89, is $90 to get the Deluxe Game of the Year edition, and finally, if you want the Premium Deluxe, you want the whole thing, which includes 30 planes plus the 5 new ones from the Game of the Year edition, it's for $120. So basically, that's just the pricing. So basically, I'm going to type it in. Um, now, so basically, if you want to know the different editions, well, if you get the standard edition, you get 20 planes plus the 5 new ones from Game of the Year edition. You get quite a few of the deluxe handcrafted airports. Editions. So Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. So the editions as well. So basically, if you want to get the whole thing, I get the deluxe edition. Big ol' 005936, Greens Viperstrike. Which server and airport's closest? I'm on the East USA server, Biggles. And my closest airport, let me pull up the nav map. I usually always pull this up. Echo Golf 29 is the closest airport. And the next stop, I think, Stumble Across Mention is the next stop. Shoot me a message. I'm going to buy it. No worries. Let me go ahead and send you the message. So if you, Leo, one more thing. Do you have Steam or anything like that? I recommend getting on Steam or the Microsoft Store, one of the two. I'll probably get the 30 points. Yeah. Let me go ahead and whisper. I'm just wondering if you have Steam, you can. Here, let me give you the whisper. I'm gonna get Steam. Yeah, that's what I have too. Let me go. I'm sorry, I don't know how to get the whisper thing. I just went ahead and posted the link, Leo. I couldn't whisper it to you, so I'm gonna have to post the link. Hmm. I guess I could do it on Stream Manager. Let me go ahead and do the video. Hey Leo, I decided, I'm gonna whisper it. I'm gonna do. Hey Mon, can you do one of the mods? Can you delete my that link? Okay, sounds good. Thank you. Thank you. So we're getting pretty close to the airport here. Once I land, I'm going to need a bit of a bio break. I got Steam downloaded now. Yep. And here's the good thing, Leo, because once you get Steam, you can put all sorts of different game and stuff. But before you buy it, though, Leo, I would recommend checking your specs for your computer before you know to play it. I'm just doing it for, you know, I'm doing it because you want to make sure you have your system play enough. Because what's the point of wasting $100 something if your system can't play it? I'm not being mean. I'm just being a pretty serious thing. Will we land at it? Yes. Yes, double cross. We will land there. Yes, we will land there. And I see, oh, there you are, Biggles. I see you in the caravan. The Cessna Grand Caravan. That's a good choice. No, I understand. Yep, I just want to make sure you understood that. That way, I could be moderator if you wish. Oh, no problem, Fox. Yeah, let me give that to you, man. Yeah, I could probably... And I grant you the powers bestowed by King Arthur in the Round Table. Foxtrot is now a mod. So we should still probably land around here somewhere. Let me go ahead and once we get really close to the airport, I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the autopilot. Gonna lower down the power a little. I'm gonna start descending a little. Just control the throttle a little bit. So this airport's going to be one of the shortest airport of the whole journey. 922 feet. It's going to be a short landing. Landing 04 is what we're going to do this end. It's going to be a short one. Where are we landing? We are going to be landing at Echo Golf Yankee Quebec. It's going to be a short one. I mean, I don't think the NX Cub is going to have an issue. The Caravan's going to have a bit more of an issue. The Caravan might have more of an issue for this next one. But then again, if this thing can land some of the bush strips in Papua New Guinea, I don't think you're going to have a problem here in Scotland. Here. Use reversers, Purple Kona. Welcome to the chat, Purple Kona. Nice to see you here. Yeah, we're going to make that really interesting landing here at Echo Golf Yankee Quebec. It's great seeing you. Yeah, the Scotch Highlands are absolutely beautiful, Purple Kona. There's no question. And a little bit of snow just really adds that beauty into this place. Okay, gonna lower the power a little bit. Gonna let it glide. Now I've heard about the reverse thrusters being broken though. I did heard that, and I heard that the new beta might actually fix the reverse thrusters. Oh, there's our runway straight ahead. So there's the runway. Yeah, it's a short one. Survived. Nice. Go to the right and follow the road. Yep. Can you see it? I see it right in front of me. Right here. Now, usually this would be an issue on a tail dragger to see these, but because it's a nose wheel, this should be significantly easier to land. Gonna use that to bleed on. And she stopped. Whoa, 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 Biggles, are you okay? Hmm. Are you gonna be all right, Biggles? Hmm. Thanks, Burbacona. Yeah, it's not an easy landing. Oh no, Biggles, no! Biggles, no! Biggles, no! Medic! Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. We all need medics. Mm-hmm. I don't think, unlike Merv, I don't think this is gonna buff out. Mm. I'm in the lake. God darn it. Gosh darn it. Well, until Biggles gets back on land and makes it safely, I'm gonna have to take a bio break. So I got some pretty nice Christmas music for all of you to listen to. Well, I'll be right back. See you in a minute, everyone. Hey, I'm back, and I see... Ooh, someone brought in a Porter PC-6 float plane. I'm back. So, for this upcoming leg of the trip... So, we're here at Echo Golf Yankee, Quebec. So, we're going to take off here. And we're going to go to Stornoway. We're going to go across the northern Atlantic Oceans. To Stornoway Airport. So, we're going to be doing that. So I'm going to go ahead and get back from the main runway. Let's see which one of this is... Yeah, this here... But another reason I picked it is because it was right there in the valley. And I mean, very beautiful sight. PC-6. The Porter's a great choice for this flight, too. So we're going to go ahead and take back off. 20 knots, and we're off. So how high do we need to go? 3,500 feet. The Biggles is in the Porter. Much better choice than the Caravan. Though the Caravan's not a bad plane, I just think this is definitely a far superior choice. And I took the PC-6 last Wednesday through the Italian Alps, and that is a very beautiful area to fly over. I see several new faces in the chats. Hello, everyone, again. I have floats now for any lakes. Yep, that's a good choice. So the airport we're going to be heading to is Stornoway Airport, Echo Golf Papa Oscar. Now, Stornoway Airport was opened back in 1937, and mainly it was used for military purposes. The Royal Air Force had its base there during the Second World War and from 1972 to 1998, when it was a NATO forward operating base. Nowadays, this airport is used for domestic passenger services. The Royal Mail have a daily flight in the area, and so is Bristol helicopters operated there for search and rescue. Generally, the most busiest routes from this airport are Glasgow, Inverness, and Edinburgh are the top three. So that is one of the main airports we're going to be visiting here today. Hey, Goblin Zeus, good evening. I just see your stream. I'll join. Welcome, Goblin Zeus. Good to see you, my good old friend. Yeah, this NS Cub is more powerful than the normal one, so I'll try to keep my speed from being too high. Try to keep it to a decent speed. Though there is an issue though with the PC-6 float plane. I think there's some issues with its handling. But I mean, it's a fine float plane to have. I'm just aware of its issues. But I'm not going to be too negative, so no worries. I've been taking out the NX Cub a bit here lately and liking it. Yeah, it's a really, really nice plane. I really do like taking the NX Cub. It's great that we got more Cub options now. I mean, we now have Cub, we have the normal X Cub, we have the float one, skis, and now we have the NX Cub in the sim. The only thing missing is the big Tundra tire variant. That's the only one missing, and that's been done by Bushlick Legends. So, you got a new joystick. The Thrustmaster T1 with pedals. Oh, you finally got pedals, Goblin Zeus. Trust me, once you get pedals, it's going to be a game changer now because it's going to be way easier taxiing and braking. Oh, it's going to make your job so much easier. That's really awesome. It really is better than the Hotas X Thrustmaster. It... Oh, definitely. Yeah, get into the next level, that's for sure. Also, the T1600 is like the best one if you want to get to DCS. It's the best beginner joystick you can get. So yeah, you basically got things covered for sure. Well, I'm hoping for Christmas. I'm hoping for Christmas. I'm gonna get probably the add-on for the Thrustmaster TCA Airbus Auto Quadrant. I'm hoping to get that for Christmas, since I almost got it last year, but they ran out of stock. But apparently it's now back in stock, so I'm hoping to get it for Christmas. And basically, that one. So the TCA Quadrant it's got a flaps leader, so I can control the flaps of the plane. It's got a parking brake function. It's got a landing gear. I can control the landing gear on it. I mean, it's gonna be, and it even has a speed brake option. So once I get that, the only thing on the normal thing is to control the trim, which is just, it's going to be amazing once I have it. I can't wait to get that add-on. That's going to make it even better. I can control the flaps. The only thing left I can do is now just control trim. So I want to ask you guys in the chat I want to ask you, how's your all's week been? I know for me, I'm getting almost ready. I've nearly got everything done for the Berlin, for the second leg of the Berlin-Beijing flight from Kaliningrad to Smolensk in Russia. So I nearly got that done, and I'm also might be playing some Back for Blood this week. This week they got a massive update, so I'm checking that out. And then I'm also checking out Murph's flight tonight. He's going to fly in Mozambique in Africa. He's going to take the Mooney. Yes, Murph actually came back to the Mooney apparently for today. So that's going to be plenty fun for tonight. That's going to be fun. I'm very excited for today. DCS's high level combat says, I would try an older one, Falcon 4 BMS mode. Ah, cool. Is it Friday yet? No, I mean, we only got 2 more days to Friday. I may think about doing a Saturday Christmas stream. I don't know. maybe for my next bush trip day, I may go to Finland. I'm thinking about next week's Wednesday trip. I'm thinking about going to Finland for return back to Finland for that for a holiday inspired trip. Due to the fact the legend of Santa Claus being originating from Finland. Long week says Foxtrot looking for the weekend. Nice. Hey, do you have a stream tonight, Flox? I know you stream later. I know you stream really late for us Americans, and then extremely early in the morning for all those in Europe too. I think you're streaming sometime tonight. Oh, you did post something. Oh, you're gonna fly to Winklebar in Oregon. Ah, I just saw that on your Discord. That's really nice. Yeah, definitely the NS Cub. So yeah, for guys who don't know, Foxtrot is a really awesome community member, big supporter of the channel, big support for my channel especially. So give him a shout out. Friday, a lot of guys are going to be in the Kodiak. Oh, that's going to be really anticipated. I am interested in the Kodiak. But I want to wait to see what everyone else says first. I'm usually the one who's very hesitant to... Thanks for that shout out, no problem, Fox. But I am actually really curious to see how Simwork Studios managed to do this Kodiak on release. I know a lot of people have been praising about that plane for so long. But I have one of their other planes, the Zenith, and that is a very fun bush plane. But this is a whole nother level of detail, though. So yeah, I'm very keen to see what they're gonna do with it. So the place we're going to be visiting is we're going to visit the Isle of Lewis, located in Scotland. It's the northern part of Lewis and Harris, which is the largest island of the western of the Outer Hebrides archipelago in Scotland. Now, Lewis is generally the lower lying part of the island, whereas the Harris part, which is the south, is more mountainous. I saw the F-35 on YouTube. Very impressive model. That is another jet plane I'm also excited to see what India Fox Echo did. I mean, I really like their MB339. I think it's one of the best jets in the sim. The MB339 is a lot of fun. But yeah, I'm really curious to see what they do with the F-35. Because I know a lot of people, like, you can do VTOL and such, which is really cool. Though, speaking about the MB339, it just sucks that they had to actually get rid of the Thunderflies. I mean, the Thunderflies are still there. They had to get rid of the whole team. And that's just sad. Because MSFS has been... The server issues have been so bad that even the Thunderflies aren't really going to be doing anything. So... So, the Isle of Lewis has actually been around since 5,000 years ago. And Vikings settled there during the 9th century AD. Vikings settled in Lewis after years of rain from the sea. And the Norse intermarried with the local people. And Now, these lands became part of Scotland in 1266, and eventually were given to the and has been since been part of Ice in Scotland. In 1918, the Isle of Lewis was bought by Lord Leverhulme, who was a salt magnate, and he intended to make it an industrial town and build a fish cannery. And while initially the plans were popular, his opposition to land resettlement led to fewer land raids. Now, there's several iconic historical sites, include the Killinish Stones, the Dun Carway, and Lewis Castle are some of the icons here in the island. So we're going to revisit the entire archipelago. Oh, why? Why the Thunderflies not being around? Server issues. Because of the servers and such being such a big problem with people disappearing, that's a big issue. That and the fact immersed they he mentioned it in the announcements. Let me go here. He mentions is that the server issues really impeded their information acrobatic flying. And they're also focusing more on DCS, so that was another reason for it. So those are the two main reasons, is those issues. But I'm hoping they can still come by and join Two-Tone Murphy in our community for the flights. But going back to the topic of the Isle of Lewis, there's many different bird species that live here. Many seabirds, like gannets, fulmar, and gulls. You can see both white-tailed and golden eagles. You see salmon are quite are frequently travel through the rivers. Big European eels live there, sticklebacks. You can also see gray seals in the Stornoway Harbor. And you can see all sorts of different animals such into the area. Now, mainly the main economy here in the Isle of Lewis is mainly crofting, which is land tenure and such. Fishing and weaving are all traditional industries of this area. That's a shame. Yeah, it is a huge shame. But so unfortunate. Such a great sight to see when those guys were performing their formation flying. Yep. It sucks, but I'm hoping someday that the team might reform again in the future. It's just the servers have been such a big problem, and I don't blame them. It's gotten better now than it used to, but the disappearance stuff is still a big issue in the sim. But yeah, but at least here's something that can cheer y'all guys up. I mean, this scenery is just amazing. Because let me tell you, this scenery is amazing. Thankfully, we're not too far away from the island, actually. We're actually pretty close to Stornoway. Mm-hmm. 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 Let me check, see how much fuel I got. Okay. I got 30% left fuel main tanks. I might switch tanks after we get landed. There's a lot of buttons in this thing. Yep. Especially when you had the older thing, there are so many buttons on there. I'm also thinking about some other stuff for Christmas. There's quite a few things I am interested for Christmas. Um, I'm thinking about getting the movie 1/6 Right, which is a documentary. Which is a really well-known aviation documentary. I'm thinking about getting that for Christmas. Watching that as an aviation movie as well. I'm also thinking about getting a book. It's called The Images of Aviation, and I'm getting one for my local airports. One of my local airports being Bowman Field in Louisville. So I've been thinking about getting that for Christmas, which means a lot for me because it's historically been very important for me. And then whatever else I want to get for Christmas, I don't really know. I may get something from Tuto Murphy's website. Maybe get one of his merchandise. I did not hear the movie title. It's 1/6 Right, Goblin Zeus. It's an independent documentary film that talks about Generation Airport's general aviation industry at Van Nuys Airport, which is, if you want to know the code name, that is KVNY, which is a classic GA airport. Yeah, that airport is an absolute that that movie apparently is very popular. Norway Airport should be in front of us. I'm gonna go ahead and descend to 1,500 feet. I'm gonna go ahead and descend 1,500 feet. Gonna go ahead and There it goes. 1,500 feet should be more than enough. Okay, there's less than 10. It says 5.99 gallons, so it's about 5 gallons left. This thing is still a full tank. So I was just checking how much gallons I still have left in the X-Cup. There's our airport down over here. We're gonna go. I think we're gonna land on runway 24. Let me go ahead and pull up the nav map. We're gonna land on runway 24, so pretty easy landing if you ask me. We only got one more follower remaining. I set a channel goal a while ago. Let's get to 180. 180 followers. So whoever is going to be the lucky one to get me follower 180. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take off the autopilot. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and go around. Yeah, Scotland is absolutely beautiful today. What a beautiful place to pick out a flight. I think I said this before, but it is beautiful. Gonna go slow. I'm gonna go ahead and pull one stage of flaps. I don't like I said, this runway is pretty long, so I don't need to go. I don't need to stall or anything. So we can take a bit more runway on this thing. On the power. I guess I could pull up 2 flaps. Don't need to stall, so 2 flaps should be more enough for this landing. There. That's a pretty easy landing. We can take a. I love the snow effects. That looked really cool. And that should stop. There's Druid Zeus. We're going to check out his landing, make sure he's doing all right. And there is Druid Zeus landing. And he took. Oh, he's in the regular X Cub. Yeah, like I said, all X Cub variants are welcome here to join in this fight. So that's it. And stumble across is down. Nice to see everyone here. So I did add a new flight plan during the middle of the flights. So for this one, I added this. So we're going to go through the entire archipelago. So we're going to be, we don't need to go really far up. We can get to 20, I'm going to keep it at 2,500 feet. We're just going to go through the entirety of the outer Hebrides. So we're going to check out the entirety of the Hebrides on this flight. So let me get to the start of the runway. Let's get back to the start. But yeah, I love flying all of the Cubs. All the Cubs, I think my favorite planes in the entire game. I mean, not game. I meant the entire sim. Like for normal small GA planes, the Cubs will always be my favorites. All the Cubs are really fun to fly. Can fit on nearly any airfield. I'm gonna wait to see. I'm gonna wait till everyone gets. I'm gonna wait till. I'm gonna wait till everyone else gets back. So I'm gonna go ahead and load up the directions. And we're gonna go to 2,500 feet. So there it is. Oh, Floydrix. Hey, Floydrix. Good to see you in the chat. Hebrides. Thanks. The Outer Hebrides. Thanks. Thank you so. Thanks, Floydrix. And good to see you, Floyd. We're going through Scotland. We're going to check out the entire archipelago today, as well. And earlier we flew Floydrix. Earlier we took off at Prestwick, flew through much of the Loch Thomond National Park. Secondly, we went through Loch Lene, visited. I tried to land on the tallest point of the entire UK in Nevis, but that didn't go as well as planned. Then traveled through the rest of the Scotland Mountain Range and landed on a really small airport here, 944 meters. And then we went across the Atlantic, a bit of the Atlantic Ocean and we landed here at the Outer Hebrides. And now we're going to go through the entire archipelago and land at Barra Airport. Yes, we get to actually land on a beach. I mean, we've landed on the side of a mountain. Playing flight trips, we get to land on the side of a mountain. in the middle of nowhere, in the middle of a forest. There are times we land on dirt fields. Well, today, guys, we're going to be flying towards a beach. Nice, nice. It's a lovely part of the world to fly around. Yeah, Scotland. Scotland's really nice to fly. Let's see. 22. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to switch fuel tanks. I'm going to switch the tanks. So that way we can use the fuel, switch the fuel tank so we can use our other tank. Yeah, I love flying the NX Cup. I'm just gonna tell you, NX Cup is amazing. I like the normal NX Cup, but I like this. Yeah, this area is lovely. So about this archipelago, the outer Hebrew, the Western Isles. So now it's consisted of 15 inhabited. It forms. It has 15 inhabited islands that have a total of 26,000 people, and more than 50 substantial uninhabited islands. The distance between Bar Head and to the butt of Lewis is around 130 miles. Sea transport is crucial in this area because, well, there's a lot of water and such, and there are many different ferry services that operate between the islands to mainland Scotland. Now, people have inhabited this area since prehistoric times. It became part of the Norse kingdom, the kingdom of the Isles, that lasted over 400 years until it was given to Scotland in 1266 by the Treaty of Perth. The Highland clearances had a devastating effect on many communities during the 19th century, and only in recent years population levels have ceased to decline, and now much of the land is under local control. With industry based on tourism, land tenure, which is known as crofting, fishing, and weaving are all important industries on the island, on the archipelago. Oh yeah, and one more. Oh, oh, you already got that. Yeah, this area is really beautiful. I love flying over Scotland. Oh, and actually, my family's heritage comes from Scotland too. So this would be even more appropriate to get to fly over Scotland. Very, very beautiful area. Just playing a bit of music here for this gentle flight over the Isles. Was that Stornoway? Yes, it was Stornoway. That's correct. It was Stornoway. We just took off from. That's correct, Goblin Zeus. We'll be heading to Bara, one of the most neat airports on the planet. So yeah, this is just insane. Wait, if Forger is going up that fast, he's probably catching me up with the Hawk. Something like that. This is just, wow, this sim is just incredible. This is stock scenery, mind you. This is stock plus with the world update potentially. With no other external mods, and this is what Scotland looks like. This is just... This is over a year from now. I mean, this sim continues to amaze me with its beauty. So a bit about Bara, the airport we're going to be visiting too. It's Echo Golf Papa Romeo, known as Bara Illigary Airport. It is a short runway airport, or a stall port, situated in the wide shallow bay of the Trag Mahar, which is on the north tip of the island Bara in the Outer Hebrides in Scotland. Now, this airport's unique because it's believed to be the only one in the world currently where scheduled flights use a tidal beach as the runway. Yes, a beach runway. Now, the beach is set up with 3 triangle runways in a triangle, marked by permanent wooden poles in the various different directions. This almost always allows the twin arms that serve the airport to land into the wind. At high tides, these runways are under the sea, and flight times actually vary within the tide. Emergency flights occasionally operate at night from the airport, with vehicle lights used to illuminate the runway and reflective strips that are laid on the beach during that time. Only one airway runs through this, and that's Logan Air, and they usually fly there to Glasgow. But to be fair, that's probably the only way they can get to the island. And this airport wasn't something new. This airport actually opened in 1936, so it's actually quite an old, surprisingly old airport. Now, this beach is actually some more trivia. This beach is very popular with visitors and cockle pickers, which is basically picking out mollusk, who are asked to observe the windsock to see if the airport's in operation. And in 2011, it was voted as the world's top airport approaches by privatefly.com. So definitely a very interesting airport. Since I use MSF, now I know Bar, the most unique airport. It is the most, it is absolutely MSF's most unique airport. There's a lot of unique airports. I mean, there's Chorjavel with the ski ramp airport, Lukla, the world's most dangerous airport, and now Bar with the beachside landing. Land right into a beach. And then there's also Notre Dame de la Salette, which basically is you land on a tiny little strip on the side of a mountain. I am not kidding. Yeah, Les Elliott, for real in France, to train on high altitude strange airport. It is. I won that landing challenge, mind you. Took the DR Robin up that. I don't know how many hours I wasted, how many hours I did doing that. I don't even want to know how many hours I took to land there. Check my oil. Okay, my oil's doing good. I'm excited to see the Kodiak. I mean, another turboprop would be really nice as well. Basically, for me, the Quest Kodiak is basically a smaller, more nimble Cessna 208 Grand Caravan, basically. It's a bit slower, but Yeah, Vegas and Lutu, they show French pilots out there. Yeah. Oh, here's a really interesting plane they could bring to Flight Sim. If they ever did bring a local Legends plane, um, if they bring something for New Zealand, they could bring in a Pack P 750 X-Stol, which is basically it's like the Grand Caravan, but it's underwinged. The Grand Caravan of Silva has too much in-op buttons. Yeah, I get you have to understand the 208 in the sim is accessibility. They have, I mean, that's what a Silva has to do is make things accessible. Because the third party people can make all the stuff they want. But for solo, they have to make it accessible because they're default planes. They gotta make it accessible to people. That's just kind of how I feel personally about it. But like I said, I'm also really excited for the Aerosoft Twin Otter. The Twin Otter would be awesome for me. Just taking a nice scenic cruise here. I'm going to drop down to 1,500 feet. We can actually get a bit lower. Oh yeah, the sunset. This is just definitely, this is just. Let me go ahead and get. That is just absolutely beautiful. Got an awesome screenshot. These Counter Strike gotta get going. Like, no worries, Biggles. You mean Viperstrike, not Counter Strike? But no, Biggles, it's great to see you, man. I hope you have a great rest of the day, and hope we can see each other soon. But yeah, this is just absolutely incredible. Yeah, Scotland absolutely is a wonderful place to fly. Take care there, Biggles. See you soon. Well, this area in particular, not far from here, is Bimbakula Airport, which is Echo Golf Papa Lima. So this airport we're going to be coming up to our right, going to be our right. Now, this airport was operated by the RAF. Multiple different squadrons operated there at some point. And they used this area particularly to actually carrying out patrols in the Atlantic. This is the airport they use to patrol the Atlantic and to protect shipping convoys from the German U-boats. And many different squadrons have operated at the airfield at some point during the Second World War. And they were all tasked to take care of those German submarines, that's for sure. After the war, it became a control center for the Hebrides. Wait, hold on. Apologize. And then after the Second World War, it became Bimbakula Airport. Logan Air operates the airport for passenger travel, with destinations to Glasgow and Stornoway Airport. And then Royal Mail actually carries for cargo such to not only to Stornoway but to Inverness as well. So these are all airports that are operated here at the Benbecula Airport. And there's the airfield. See, that's the Benbecula Airport right here. That's the airport used by the RAF to deal with the Battle of the Atlantic. This is the main airport they would use for here. Yeah, this is a really, really relaxing. This is really relaxing to fly over natural landmarks and scenery. There's a sky pirate route that covers the Greek Isles. There is, Fordrix. I actually have the tour of it during my flight plan. Believe it or not, I could do a Skypark stream, Fordrix, that does some of this. I could do that, Fordrix, but I'd rather do the Skypark stuff on my own and come up with these trips on my own and do my own tours on my own. But yeah, that's a great question, though. FETA? Yep, that's correct. Yeah, this is amazing. What a great journey, everyone. Can I increase the throttle slightly? Just I'm going to go a little slightly faster. I'm hoping we can catch a raid with Murph and raid his channel. I was looking for news. Oh, so apparently, interestingly, Rex is coming out. Rex Simulations is coming out. They're coming out with a new AccuSeasons, Seasons, which is the simulation of different seasons in Microsoft Flight Simulator. And apparently it's a set and forget season mod, which means it would automatically adjust what season is currently set in the sim. And it's for 25 bucks USD to get it. I just saw that in the news. That reminds me, I gotta reinstall the Mooney. Reinstall the Mooney. Yep. Apparently that's because Mer's gonna be flying it tonight. Oh boy, Mer's gonna be Mozambique. I saw Rex's new season mod earlier. Waiting for review. Yeah, the season stuff is something I'm not really that interested in personally. I'm probably more of waiting to get the just waiting for reviews myself. But I'm probably gonna wait and see what we're gonna get. But yeah, definitely very interesting to see a new weather mod because I know their season mod because I know there's a previous one. Bajan did their season mod, but I'm curious to um see if that one's any good. Mm. Oh, apparently there's some sort of outage. But that was earlier today. Goblin Zeus, I made a tour of the whole world in the moon with Allison. Yes. Her original flight, historical flight, Amelia Johnson's flight. I still have the mug from that original flight that I won. I still have it with me, Goblin Zeus. I still have it with me. So, but now she's going to do it in January. She's going to do it in the proper Lockheed Electra from Aeroplane Heaven. That sunset, it is. That sunset is amazing over Scotland. Oh, that sunset is divine. Yes, but the Electra, that's going to be epic. Yeah, it is. I'm wondering when I'm going to probably take the fly with it, probably. I know I can't take the Junkers. The Junkers would be too slow. I guess I could fly maybe the Grand Caravan, probably. Random questions is Foxtrot. Anyone know which planes with third-party islands would allow smoke to be turned on and off the plane? Hmm. I know if a Steerman says you could, but I think the GB is probably the plane. I see the Goffridge GB. Yeah, the GB. The GB. I still haven't gotten that, but I heard that it's a really good plane. And now I think Bar is in front of us. We're now approaching Bara. Question is where we're gonna land. I think we're gonna have to land towards the beach. Due to how unique Bar Airport is, we're gonna actually land. I'm gonna try and land from one. I think I'm gonna run in from runway 25 and land in the beach, land towards it. I see. Hmm. So we're getting pretty close to the airport. So we're getting pretty close to our airport here today at Bara. Oh no, stumble across. No, no, not CTD. No, no, not the CTD. Medic. Mm. So we're gonna land from runway 25. So I'm gonna go ahead and disengage autopilot. We're definitely gonna need the flaps on this one. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and pull up flap. Now the reason I'm landing towards the beach and not away from it is because if we land away from the beach, we might have a chance we accidentally stumble into the water, and that's not what we want. I mean, it's not an issue that to take off from the beach. I think if we were to take off, we'd take off away from the beach. But for this airport, I believe we land. And now we set the snow away. So the snow has now been melted. Now I'm gonna have to be a little careful here. There's one of the poles. And that's it. We're down. And we're down here at Bara. There. And that's going to it. Just let me get to the park. Get the area outside the runway. And that's Bara Airport in Scotland. Yeah, we landed on this side of a beach. absolutely feel horrible for everyone else that got involved. That absolutely sucked for everyone else involved. What a tragedy. Remember, most of the horrible attacks and multiple things hit in Kentucky. So, what? This is a cool spot here in the sim and in real life. Says Flockshot. Nice. You got this goblin. In the affected areas were in Kentucky, around the area.